I'm not really good at sitting down and listening for a long period of time.
I was getting in trouble a lot. I was hanging out with kids I probably shouldn't have, and I was just around, just not listening, not doing my homework, fighting.
The spiritual path to manhood is often wrought with challenges, oftentimes social challenges or family challenges that will come up for a young man in his efforts to mature into a decent citizen of the community. Hi, my name is Bradley Carlton. I'm 53 years old and I live in Charlotte, Vermont. I am the founder and executive director of sacredhunter.org, which is the parent company of traditionsoutdoormentoring.org. The mentoring program takes 13 to 16-year-old young men, typically that are at risk, oftentimes without paternal influence, and we attempt to take them out on hunting and fishing expeditions and teach them compassion, empathy, and respect. By taking these kids out of the video game rooms, off the computers, we find that we often are addressing issues such as ADD, ADHD, and as Richard Louv in his book, Last Child in the Woods, termed nature deficit disorder. It is a proven fact that nature deficit disorder is caused by a lack of exposure to the outdoors, and that by addressing the outdoors and becoming involved in it, these young men will learn compassion, empathy, and respect. Again, not just for humans, but for animals.
Zachary was struggling some in school. He was having a hard time attending, sitting still in classrooms. He really enjoyed being outside. I guess he found the whole school environment a little stifling.
Sometimes when I got angry, I'd just shut down, didn't want to talk to anyone.
This was just the perfect fit for Zachary. He enjoys spending time with other men in the program. It's a time that he's developed a bond with these guys, and he can talk to them about things that he can't talk to me about, and that's been super important.
We hunt, we fish, we gather. We're always poking fun at each other. It's always fun. It really is. You're gonna work your butt off, you are. But in the end, it's really enjoyable.
Sacred Hunter selects kids to be in the program in a few different ways. Sometimes it's word of mouth through a friend that may know a child that needs some extra attention. Sometimes it comes from a guidance counselor in a school or a therapist. And sometimes, being in the school system myself, I'll see a child that kind of stands out, that looks like he could benefit.
Some of the most important characteristic traits I've seen develop in Zachary over the last 3 years have been, number one, accountability. Number two, his work ethic has significantly improved. And number three, I think he's developed a strong sense of compassion and a sense of responsibility, and that it's not necessarily his right to go fishing and hunting, that he has to earn those things.
I loved watching empathy come out in some of these kids. There was a young man that came to us. The first time he shot a bird, he cried, he was shaken. He just, and he was excited at the same time. And it was very important to him to make sure he said a prayer, to say something to honor the animal. Bradley puts his heart and soul into this program. He believes in the kids that other people doubt. I would love to see Sacred Hunters grow. There's such a strong need for boys to have a connection to the outdoors that they might not have otherwise, especially the connection to a man and helping him become a man and helping him figure out what to do with his emotions. I could see this program growing into something beautiful. I've already seen it with the boys that we've had.
I started, doing my homework, listening, stopped hanging out with people I wasn't supposed to be and shouldn't have.
And in the end, it's not about a dead animal in your hands. It teaches you a lot more about life.